It's May. I brought apples, but not just a couple of apples. I brought a lot of apples. First, the disgusting thing I need to show you this time. Here's the pond. The pond itself is not the disgusting thing, but how many frogs do you see right now? There's one in there if you can see him, but look at all of those frog eggs. How exciting. Those are frog eggs, right? And you did that. If it wasn't you that did it, maybe it was you. Or was it you? Now that I made the funny joke about all the frog eggs, I have to prepare this swath of land for all of the apples that I brought. And that requires a bit of tractor maintenance first. So let me see if I can put the battery in, do an oil change, put some gas in the tractor and get it to start up. That's the key to this adventure. I had to call for help for tractor maintenance, but tractor maintenance help isn't coming until tomorrow. So I counted up how much space I've got in the field, and I'm only going to be able to plant 21 apples based on how much space we've got allotted for it, but I have a lot more than that. So I'll plant the extras along the tree line right now. Let me show you the ones I've picked out. These 3 buckets are the 21 I'm going to plant in the field. They include my extra shiny special one. But then I've also got a couple of buckets over there. I counted up 16 fully grown extra apples. Plus I have the whole tray right there, which is 18 slots. There's an average of 2. So there's a lot of extra apples now. And I gotta start getting some planted, or I'll never finish. The first 4 excess apple trees are getting ready to go in the ground. I've got a wheelbarrow load full of hay to cover them as well. So I'm just gonna put them out here along the tree line, which is dangerous because I'm pretty confident that the deer walk out of that spot right there. So I've dug the hole about as deep as the pot is right now. And I've got a lot of extra space around it. I'm probably gonna dig out just a little bit extra because I wanna push some of the grass back away from it. Then I will put that right in there. Now that I've got as much of the dirt back as I can, I'm gonna surround it in hay. All right, now I'll just do that a dozen more times and check back in with you. So here you can see this apple tree planted in the ground, surrounded by hay. It's not too far from the tree line, and these apples are becoming a new tree line. This is a very exciting moment. There are 28 apple trees here in front of me, and space for them in a field right behind me. To put this into perspective, I started this apple project on November 29th, and today is May 4th. That's how long it's taken to get here, but there's only one thing to do now, baby. Plants in the ground. It's been a long day. I've spent 6
hours planting apple trees today. There are 28 of them in the ground. They have hay around them to act as mulch. I still need to fertilize and water them before I call it a night, but I figured that they are in the ground and that calls for a celebration. So come take a look at my favorite apple tree. Favorite because it's shiny and different from the rest. So I've got hay around them. As always, not too close to the stem. I don't want to crowd it. The tomato cage is to help it because you can see in the wind right now, it really wants to go. So there are many apple trees that have some kind of trellis or some kind of tomato cage to help out, and they're spaced out every 20 feet, except that one seems to be out of line, but I did my best. Look at this one, it's cool. That's all we got for this time. Tractor maintenance was the death of me